shrine from Bible sealed by Jesus' ancestor opened after 3,000 years. A place of worship sealed up by the ancestors of Jesus has been discovered in the ancient heart of Jerusalem, frozen in time for nearly 3,000 years. Carved into the rock near Temple Mount, the structure comprises 8 rooms, containing an altar, a sacred standing stone, and presses for olive oil and wine. And experts believe its destruction may have featured in the Bible, which describes how Hezekiah, one of Jesus' ancestors, smashed idolatrous places of worship. This was one such place, according to Eli Shukran, excavation director for the Israel Antiquities Authority, (IAA), who dated it to Hezekiah's reign. And experts believe its destruction may have featured in the Bible, which describes how Hezekiah, one of Jesus' ancestors, smashed idolatrous places of worship. This was one such place, according to Eli Shukran, excavation director for the Israel Antiquities Authority, who dated it to Hezekiah's reign. The structure ceased to function during the 8th century BC, possibly as part of King Hezekiah's religious reform. According to the Bible, Hezekiah sought to centralize worship at the temple in Jerusalem, abolishing the ritual sites scattered across the kingdom. The Bible describes how, during the First Temple period, additional ritual sites operated outside the temple. It says 2 kings of Judah, Hezekiah and Josiah, implemented reforms to eliminate these sites and concentrate worship at the temple. Both kings are identified as paternal grandfathers of Jesus by the Gospel of Matthew. Hezekiah's crackdown against pagan places of worship, or high places, is described in the 2nd book of Kings. It recounts how he removed the high places, smashed the sacred stones, and did what was right in the eyes of the Lord. Remarkably, the sacred standing stone at the site survived his onslaught. Shukran called it the most dramatic and important find in the excavation. "This is what makes this place a cultic site," he said. "When we uncovered it, we found it standing in its place, with stones around it. The standing stone was covered with earth. It was preserved. No one destroyed it. When we found it, it was exactly as it was here 2,800 years ago." Another room featured the remains of an altar, identifiable by a drainage channel, which still ran from its corner. And in one part of the site, mysterious V-shaped carvings marked the floor. Their true purpose is lost to history, but they might once have supported some sort of tripod with ritual use. Archaeologists also found a hoard of artifacts from the 8th century BC, sealed behind a stone wall in a cave. These included cooking pots, jars with fragments of ancient Hebrew inscriptions, loom weights, scarabs, stamped seals with decorative motifs, and grinding stones used for crushing grains. The site lies in the ancient heart of Jerusalem, sometimes called the City of David, just a few hundred meters from Temple Mount, and once coexisted with the first temple there. Excavations began in 2010, but the northern part of the ruins was discovered in 1909 by Montague Parker, a British adventurer searching for the Ark of the Covenant and other temple treasures. Amichai Eliyahu, Israel's Minister of Heritage, said, "This unique structure uncovered in the City of David is an exciting testimony to Jerusalem's rich past. Such discoveries make our connection and historic roots, going back thousands of years, tangible in Jerusalem and other sites where the Jewish culture and belief system emerged." Shukran published his findings in Attikot, the IAA's in-house journal.